bit, so I'm gonna make sure that set up. Super fun game called Wildermyth. Is that stories kind of continue to play over. It's kind of like it's really wild because this thing captures a sense of D&D that I think like not a lot of games get into, and I feel like this game understands something about like storytelling that I think a lot of games don't really like quite capture. But all of these are characters from different campaigns that I played, um, and some of them have been on like campaigns more than once. Uh, Glenla, oh my god, and they all have like the crazy thing is like they have histories. They have like see like Glenla. Okay, so you'll notice Glenla Palletcraft. There's a whole thing about her adventures. Hey, welcome. Just going over this game, showing some old characters and stuff. But like, here's her legacy. She fought with Morgothi with the Blossom of Dawn. Every party you start, you pick like a group name of them. There's like her age here, so you can see how she was at various ages. It's crazy. She's a bird, so there's not that much difference. How many monsters she's killed. But in this game, like adventures can take over the course of decades. So, um, Mythfish Padfellow. There's another guy. She has a brother. Uh, Armor. Hold on, where is he? Where's her brother? Palletcraft. Yeah, Glenbard Palletcraft. So like they were on a quest together, which was like that. They were on a whole campaign together. So here's the character there. Here's his legacy history. It's crazy. So here's all the. It's like you just get to see like all these little adventures with these characters, and then maybe in another campaign they show up again, and you're like, oh, cool. Um, how fun. So we're gonna start a new one today, so you can I'm on a short one, so you can see how this kind of works. We'll do a 3 chapter one. Even 3 chapter might take like all of our stream time today, but um, storytelling. We'll do adventurer mode. Yeah, we'll do adventure mode. It's a storytelling mode because this game is actually a bit challenging too. Like the combat's simple, but or it starts out simple, but it has a lot of depth to it. Um, okay, so we've got our characters. Let's just re-roll them. Uh, okay, anybody want to name one of these characters here? They will get added to the collection if they survive. So think carefully about who we wanna. Decisive romantic. This one is There's like all kinds of customization too. It's really great if you really want to make like, hey, this is my party here, and this character is this tall, and she's wide, and um, like you could allow them to have children, allow them to have rivalries. You can control so much of how the character would be. Um, it's really crazy. But anyhow, let's customize. I usually just pick random until I find one that I like, because I don't, like I always say, if you rely on your own resources, eventually you start repeating things. Juan Gloam, Gloam. I like that name. I don't know what it implies, but any ideas? Females don't generally want to be wide. Hey, listen, speak for yourself. What if she's a rugby player? She's got to be this. Plus, also, this is like I think our warrior of the group. Yeah, so we're gonna have a warrior, a hunter, and a mystic. So suggestions, then I'll just go with some random ones. Cowardly greed wagon, hot-headed loner. All right. He's the loner. If the mic is coming too low, too much. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Why not scribble in a book anyway? No one's gonna read it. That'll make this the beginning. It's cutting out sometimes. Oh, you know what? Might be the positioning. Okay. Is that better? Here is my yondering country. Something in the woods is very strange. Oh, yes, audio cutting out. I adjusted the mic, so let me know if it's better now. Too, because I had the fan on like full blast, so my mic might have been trying to stifle the sound of it or suppress it. Good now, chat lag. Thanks. Okay, so let's continue. Tugged along by the general desire to see friends, a young woman named Guan takes the seasonal road to the town of Vixenbed. I wonder how many of these soft glancing townsmen remember me. Well, I guess I have to do something memorable then. Breeze is light that day, birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. I'm there already, huh? That's the hard part, getting Quitch out of the house. Wonder if his bread-breaking idea ever worked out, or his dice game, or if he bought that press, or that smoke. Yeah, that sounds like me and my sister's relationship. She's like, what are you doing now? And I'm like, well, I just figured out this new thing that I like. Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Guan hurries towards town thinking of Quitch, a young man who she's known since girlhood. Okay, so we decide right now, and you all tell me, what is their relationship? Do they have a rivalry? Is it just a friendship? Or is it a romance that she's like, what in the road is wrong with her face? Her eyes. Something like this isn't wrong with her face or something. What do y'all think? Romance, friendship, rivalry. There's plenty of time for romance. Plenty of time for rivalries. And it's like does kind of change some of their like their future interactions, even some of like their stats. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. Oh, and bad time for eyes. That's hilarious. Chitua. Oh. Scoring lovers forced into business partnership. How do I add a poll? Interesting, interesting. I don't care about the font settings. I would just like to change. Oh. I'll have to figure out how to do polls later, y'all. We'll do the romance for now. Barring any other. Since quit, you're not stuck, are you? Sean Connery, are you? Don't be dead. Or he's fine. So combat's pretty simple. It's just a board here. But it takes like a surprising amount of like things into consideration. Let's go to this house. We'll open the door. It's home standing. It's all right. Breathe, Guan. Which you can't really hide from a fire. Guan doesn't know. What the heck? Doesn't know what? Oh, yeah, on fire? I know, sorry, get inside quickly. What the heck? Your bow. Yeah, these, what were they? They were things. They were monsters. They... There, hear it? I have one trapped in the garden. Well, staying put's not a plan, sorry to say. Right, so here. I've got some tools around you. You've always been, I mean, strong, so I'm thinking together we can at least drive it off. Together. Okay, I like to keep this creature at arm's length. If it breaks stones, it breaks bones. Why is this? This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? What's up, JB? We're playing more of the Wildermyth. Just started out this story, picking out, I think, our starting weapon. For this character, at least. We'll do pickaxe. I just feel like that's a good idea. All right, just let me stand in front of you. Yeah, Guan is the tough one here. And then we'll have them move together. He'll wait until she opens the door. And look, everything's safe. Oh, nope. Not safe. Okay. Stick together. Is it gonna rush towards us? It is. What the heck is it doing? Okay, I don't like that. Wildermyth, you mean? 1 is realistic, 3 is fun. 3 would have been fun, yeah. I should have done that. It's okay. Wildermyth? Oh, the Wildermyth, you're right. That's funny. I think I also chose that name just because it means wild family or wild friends or something like that. But it's hilarious. So their leveling up abilities is pretty interesting. You get like really interesting choices that really expand. At first, it starts very simple. Like when she gets a kill, the next attack against her will miss. Every other turn, they can leap away. Once per combat, can frighten enemies, forcing them to flee. Let's do the Zealous Leap. I think we're gonna turn her into like a warrior that can run around the battlefield. And then Quitch is now a hunter. We can make him. His attacks hobble. Once per turn, as a swift action, he sparks an eye-catching flame. He can enter the grave plane. Okay, cool. Or he can use any number of swift. Okay, that's great. Swift actions are great. That's things like opening doors. It basically has like an unlimited amount of those. And then we got a little brooch. We'll give that to Quitch since he's more likely to be further away. So you see how like they start out here like very simple. Now he's at a brooch, and you can see it in the background, like in the little quote unquote cutscene. I just shot a monster. I hit it, didn't I? Did I hit it? Lie to me if you have to. The creature's death is quick. They spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. Damage isn't as bad as it could have been. All right, Alona could be in trouble. Are you with me? Come on, let's keep our word. She's at that ruined tower by now. Anyway, what about my house? No one's gonna steal your stuff. Alona's waiting for us. What happened today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. Is it really? Huh, yeah. Anyway, I think we said we'd meet her. We should. So we're gonna go head to Alona, our third party member. You can have like 10 people in your party if they all survive. It's crazy. Okay, so now we're choosing the relationship between Quitch and Alona. Does he have a rivalry with Alona, or does he have a friendship with her? So what do you all think? Rivalry or friendship? Whichever one I see more of in the chat is whichever I'm going with, even if it's just one. But again, it's like the little like Guan has a Guan. We also established that like Guan has a romance for Quitch. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna have a romance for her, or at least I don't think. But now with Quitch, what's he gonna think of Alona? That's the thing. Rivalry? Stoking up the drama. Give another minute. Rivalry. That's 2 for rivalry. Like that's probably gonna do it. This while passes between them, but the quiet only heightens their worry. I know you don't exactly get along with Alona these days. Maybe not, no. You know what it's like? You know what it is? It's like today. When we clean up, what am I gonna assume was her mess? I bet that glum weirdo's up there now without a care in the world. Quitch and Alona are now rivals. Okay, so we're heading up here. We're gonna scout the area out. And you can see her health over here on the side. She's like slowly, there you go, she just healed a little bit. Time's passing up top as well. The previous night, the tower where Alona had arranged to meet Guan and Quitch is a place she often used to escape as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Off. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive unless that beast breaks through. You're not so bad, are you, beast? At least you're not loud. It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. Now it's little more than a strange nest for spiders, owls, and trysting lovers. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book. Why have I never... Easy there. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. It's heavier than its slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange story. The folklore of folk long forgotten. The candlelight leaping strikes no significant bell. It's the weird story of a child watching candlelight against the ceiling and wishing herself through it to a far realm without grown-ups. The coin-claw bear and the Benstrom fox. All these stories. Vixen bed quilters. We're in the town of Vixen bed. Alona reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left, just like the book said in the beginning. This book still has space for new stories. Something in her feels like it's coming loose, but she can't exactly tell what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. That'll make this the beginning. Here in my yondering country. Oh, so she is writing it. Writing the story. Promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Alona's head. I made it to morning? She lowers her bleary eyes. Her story lies before her in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Just like the type of weapon, type of like arcane person infuser she'll be. Oh, it's staff. It's dirty. Getting out of here. Oh, so we've gotta use interfusion to kill from a distance. Okay, so this is a really cool thing about the magic system in this world. You have this ability called interfuse. Mingle the mystic life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. So depending on the type of object that I interfuse with is the type of action that'll be available to me. For example, right now we have this globe. It has 2 health, it's good for cover, but also it has shackles. I can warp the metal into grasping appendages that pin a single enemy for 2 turns. Let's go out here. Oh, so the boar is over here. So let's fuse. We'll use this fabric. I'm still yes. So now we're going to use the fabric to strangle him. Wow, nice. And we can withdraw from here. There's a limit to how many things you can infuse at once. But we can infuse this wood over here. This barrel. And then we can have that barrel explode. Again, it destroys the barrel, but you infuse it with magical energy. It's pretty cool. I find it to be an interesting system. Because there's different things that get... Oh, can't. Strike them from there? We can, yeah. Levels up, and we decide what kind of mystic we want to be. Kind of... Ignite. Once per turn is a single action. She pulls motes of heat out of the air, gathers them into a single point, creating an interfused blaze on a dial. Humanist. She can use apply poison. She can use metal or arches. She bonds with the earth and summons a seedling and silt a wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. I like that. Let's make her someone who can pin enemies. And she'll get this little necklace of faith. Monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture, but Alona moves quickly, sensing her way in the dark. Daylight lands on her wrists. I'm still allowed to live. That was the mystic's art that I did, right? Tower? Where did I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a woman's born with that might blossom in her life when she needs them? I didn't know that was part of being a woman. Crazy. Alona, what does this power mean? Am I a legend like old Xanatom? Do I have to go reconfigure rivers? Alona, you bunkhead. Sometimes Quitch's voice just bounces off my ear sometimes. Juan saved my life, convinced me to come get you. So this is the other thing I really love, is like how the story, it seems to pull off in a really, really good way. The illusion, or I guess maybe not like that it has a DM, or like the illusion that like it is really faithfully adapting your decisions to the story. Um, Grr. Sir, we slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. So now we can assault this place, the three of us. And with all three classes, you kind of get the sense Alona is having a different experience from every other woman I know, if that's the case. uh, I feel like I do belong in the front, and I'm sure Quitch won't mind the view. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them back to attack the town of Vixenbed, but letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. What? I'm not wrong, am I? Anyway, a plan. Do we have one? Okay. Back at my house was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you. Or it came I just came out of it. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least. So this will increase stuff for our characters. They have stats and things. Things like this stuff. So the game accounts for like all of this in the background while it's doing things. A romantic, here you go. So we'll look at Quitch. Quitch, his romantic level is not as high. A little bit a hothead. But yeah, let's increase our stoicism. Let's take things slowly, y'all. All heroes plus 1 warding. And then, so this is where I said like the game kind of feels like D&D in the sense that like, all right, so I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna open this door. So far, no signs of any enemies. We're good, I think. She's our fighter, so she's gonna come up to the front. And he's our hunter. He'll come up behind her. I kind of want to make like a melee hunter because they do really, really well. They do a lot of damage. Basically rogues, essentially. And that's what I like about the game. It's like, oh, okay. Still no signs of anybody. I think we're good, y'all. There we go. So she's got Guardian. And we'll have Quitch come out the back. Shoot this little guy. And then arches. Raid a tree on its high without adjacent scenery. Oh, so I can only do that if it's like empty. But we're gonna possess this bookshelf and then blow up the bookshelf. So like it destroys the terrain, which is like an interesting part of it as well. But you see, I set up the block there. Juan will just strike it. That should finish it off, and it's like simple, straightforward, just like that. But the game can get like really crazy because over time you're gonna see one of the other interesting mechanics. So that's like our experience. So now let's give her some better armor because all she had before was a little clothing. I should have taken a picture. That's what I wanted to do. So like let's hold on a second. Let's because I don't know if this is gonna show server. Put this in gaming real quick. So the reason I put that there is because I want to show you how like by the end how different the characters look. But even Guan, start here like now has armor. Hey, look at us! Look what we did. I've always liked its weird stairs and stones, and it did save me. I always knew this morning would rise when I would gaze into the sky and see a destiny for myself, a destiny to inspire song. So like it even feels like their lines are like very much like governed by their party, by their characteristics. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's the one they'll sing. Sounds like you thought about this. So yeah, she's clearly like the more like the heroic and romanticizing this whole thing. So we choose our name here. So I'll take suggestions as well because we can write our own name. But there's the suggestions are the opposers of Garantha, the command of the book unwritten. That's what Alona wants to put because she got the book thing. Quatch says maybe the custodians of the overborn light, or we can enter our own name. So I will take suggestions, or if you want 2 or 3, or if you've got a name that you think will work, let me hear it. Doesn't have to be an incredible name. Any name will do. But something better than what these guys have got here because Sunshine Carpet Cleaners. Because the custodians of the overborn light. The custodians of light doesn't sound bad. Or I feel like each of these names have like just one thing too many. The command of the unwritten book. I like the command of the unwritten. That's weird. It's a weird name for a party, but it's interesting. The opposers of Garantha is like the only sort of normal one. But Sunshine Carpet Cleaners is our only suggestion. Of song. The bringers of the eagle. The command of the wilted ox. The keepers of the burdenless blossom. The club of the warlock. The younglings of the titan. The thrush compatriots. It's like I find this naming convention for the company so interesting. The troop of the scarred beetle. All right, we'll go with Sunshine Carpet Cleaners. Separate. So, Squirrel will be flooded in sorrow, but its defenders are joined by fire that night. Here follow the tales of Sunshine Carpet Cleaners. Be remembered. Oh man. I should have screen captured that image, but I can always go back to the VOD later. So here's the thing: after every battle, your enemy improves their strategies after every fight. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. This deck is more dangerous now. So now any battle I get into, I have a chance of fighting those enemies. You'll see it added here. Here's all the different enemy types. So your enemies are always getting stronger. Clear all hostile strikes. Scout Evering Index, which I'm assuming, where's that at? Someone at Vixen Bed wishes to join Sunshine Cleaners. Okay. Yeah, everybody, let's all go recruit them. Why not? Start scouting out the areas around here. Okay, so here's the other thing. And as I was saying before, this is the best part about this. We could take this greedy loner, or we can spend legacy points to pick someone from legacy, which is to pick someone from a previous campaign and basically have them start over as a young character. So this is Clayway Strickblade. This is how she looked in the previous campaign when she was retired, and this is how they would look now. A folk hero, Linen, Madeline Cleave. You don't always have like the option of everybody from your whole selection. So like You just kind of see like, oh, look, there's this person, there's this person. And you get to choose based on how strong they are, how many adventures you've done with them. You get to choose different abilities that they have in the past. So this one's already level 2. So that's kind of a pretty huge power boost for our group. So we'll recruit her. That'll be 5 LP. You see our LP up in here in the corner. We get LP when chapters end and when we do things that are worthy of legacy. Most of Wildermyth is carpet, and one day we will do the cleaning. I should warn you, most people think they know how they react in battle, but they really have no idea. Oh, I think I've got a pretty good idea. Yeah, Hunnith is awesome. She was in one of my previous campaigns. So we're going to help train her and prepare her for the battle. And prepare her for our party. But yeah, I love the idea of this like level, basically this level 1 character being like, I'm going to teach you how to hunt. And she's like, okay. We're going to scout out this area with 2 of them. You never want to scout alone because there's a chance that you get jumped, basically ambushed. But we're going to go over here and secure this site. And basically, we've revealed this place. Great. There's something here. Let's keep scouting out the areas that'll help us out. And we're just trying to secure this place, making it functional. It'll give us the option to get supplies, which are important. Downs of Jabracia has been revealed. Okay. This is... Okay, Jabracia Fields. Evering Index. Okay, so that's where our main mission's at. I'm just going to keep scouting this area while they're working on this, because I don't want to work on separate things. Thorough delving through the mysteries of Mysticarn Lookout has proven rewarding. It'll now return to the hands of the common folk. While they tend to it, the site will provide resources at the end of each chapter. So this is cool because, and this is why I say it's like D&D in like a huge sense. Like when you're doing a mega campaign or you're doing something honestly like how we do. Because it's, I used to play a lot of this game, by the way, before. This game is so fun. But after every chapter, depending on what you've done, more resources will be acquired for your people. So it's cool. And then we get all of this stuff, and we get a little wolf heart sash. It gives us more health. We'll give that to Hunnith. Is really low health. I think if Hunnith is going to be our archer, which can be our melee guy. And so you can see already like year 1 fall, day 32, 114 days until the next calamity. So we've secured this area. There's a mountain range. We're going to have to build a bridge. I'm going to have them working on that while these guys are continuing to scout everything out. What the heck? A legendary green mammoth. I also think I might have some mods in here too. If I sneak him and shoot it, I'll be the most famous hunter ever. So not. That was my kill and you stole it. Well, it will look mighty fine in my trophy case. Lessingwary? Who the hell is this guy? One other thing is Lessingwary. He's only the most famous hunter ever. I happen to be looking for an apprentice. Interested? No, I don't want to hunt things so you get all the credit. Yes, I would love to be your apprentice. Let's do it. Let's become his apprentice. Come visit my hall at Vixenbed to get started. Okay, so now he's basically got his own little side quest to do. And again, this is like what I'm saying, where it's like, all right, now we've got a whole thing over here. Let's get set up. These people are working on a mountain pass to get over here. So we have got like all this time until there's a calamity that'll happen. Now there's a tannery here, but we're gonna go deal with Quitch's apprenticeship while they're building a bridge. That'll make plenty of time. And then you'll see here, Gorgons are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer. So before, you would only get ambushed if you had 1 person. Now you'll get ambushed if 2 people are going along. Quitch is gonna have himself a training session, I think. Trophy room. I can't believe I'm actually in here. Getting that barrel is quite the struggle, let me tell you. As you know, last time we met, I didn't get a chance to value your skills, verily. I need you to travel to the swamps near Darwin Refinery. A quest of my own. You may wonder, is your target animal, mineral, or vegetable? What? Rock collecting? Seriously? That would be stupid. What idiot would put a rock up on their wall as a trophy? No, I need you to bring me back a flower. Sort of a flower. The plant it grows on is 8 feet tall and has teeth. Okay, so he wants us to go travel to a swamp. Easy. Okay, so their infestation is starting to spread. And if I don't deal with it, heroes. So this is where you start to get to the thing of like, Guan has a wish for a family home. What the heck? Twitch just got back. Saw that. So, Alona, have you ever thought about starting a family? A family? No. Well, I think about it. Having kids. I wouldn't want to keep them swaddled in rules and restrictions their whole life. Let them be free, find love. But then, it's such a dangerous world, isn't it? This sounds like the start of a quest. You've got a good questing ear. Which is sending it, please. Maybe after that. Let's do it. Okay, now we're going on a different quest. So you... wait. You gotta stop. Because now Quitch is coming down this way by himself. Quitch, you go work on the mountain pass. Up that way. Wait, who's this? So much going on now. Okay. Juan is currently... I think the plan is correct. Because they're gonna go meet up with her. Okay. I was worried for a second that calamities. Okay, so because we've been dicking around this whole time, and because we haven't been dealing with the enemy, they advanced their plans. So now these enemies are stronger. This guy deals extra damage. This guy has more armor. I could use legacy points to stop this, but I'm not going to. It's fine. I can deal with those guys. We're gonna go on our side quests and get stronger and do things. We're ambushed. Damn it. It's not good. But of those areas, some temporary hit points. Damn it. Okay, so there's enemies here now. They ambushed us. We could fight them and try to kill them. There is a decent chance. Tree there. Okay. There is a decent chance that we may just have to run. That's like the only... Okay, no. Spencer Blast. Campfire. Then for the kill. Damage squad. That's alright. That's alright. Tree. Pin this thing here. Smack it. Okay. Finish this other battle earlier. It was so funny. I had to run one battle. I literally had to sacrifice my legendary weapon to survive. It was crazy. But I'm so excited for this next week's adventures, just because gonna be so interesting to see how things go after Thursday, especially. Ambushed again. I had the let's set fires. I had the thought of stopping to patrol the area, but no. I decided let's just keep going. Oh, it's just Guan by herself. Yeah, we're gonna run for this. We're getting the hell out of here. We're gonna take a hit probably at least once. Yeah. Get out of here. They're gonna kill me. I can do my zealous leap and get the heck out of here. Okay. That's all you eat. Don't travel alone. You always remember the one that got away. Oh, jeez. Girl, you girls need to come patrol this area now because I can't take this risk anymore that they're gonna get ambushed again. Be together. Once you're together, then I don't have anything to worry about. Uh, it's been 3 years that we've been adventuring now. It's spring. This area's been cleared of its thing. Okay, let's arrive here. He's built a whole passageway through this time now. Jeez. Has to be there. Down there. At least he could. It's happening Thursday. I think there's going to be a dragon wish or something. Would be interesting. How are you going to prepare against every kind of bad thing that might happen? I agree if that were possible. It's not about that. Call it due diligence. A mother's love doesn't have a start or an end. And heaven beams. Where'd you hear of that? What is that? It's a boring story, kind of. I was visiting someone living north of Gladwell, an old acquaintance. Okay. She's talking about all this stuff. The little woodland spirit decides to make itself known. The spirit stands motionless for a moment and scampers gone along corridors of root, shadow, and trunk. Chase that little guy. So, you have a choice. Those are haven beams. We have to cut one down. I don't know, for some reason my heart shudders and shies. The spirit led us here, so we must have its blessing. Okay, so sometimes it'll give us the option where it tells us like, hey, you have a 40% chance of succeeding or something like that. But in this case, I'm not sure if this little spirit led us here. Does it want us to cut one of these trees down? That seems wrong. We came here looking for, maybe. We came here looking for a way to protect our future children. Maybe it wants us to cut one of the trees down to make a weapon out of it. If it's like a special tree that makes special weapons from it, or like special wood. I don't know. What do y'all think? And yeah, the dragon. The yeah, it's gonna be exciting because I feel like after that, I answer two, maybe. It's a place, but between that and then the Durgan and Durgan DDD heist, that really felt like also such a good moment too, where it was like it almost felt like a promise that was made from like session one of like, here we go, like, are you signing up for this ride? And it's like, yeah, we're signing up for this ride. It's like, all right, here we go. Cutting out again? Oh no. I have to do some testing on my it's gotta be my noise detection thing, you know what I mean? At least on oh yeah, just D&D now. Let's see, filter. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if that changed anything or made it better or not, but I just tried messing around with my filter here. Anyways, any thoughts? You think we should cut this tree down? I think we should cut this tree down. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, D&D now is all there is. Sounds better for now. Thank you. D&D is all they are now. You're pretty mad. Um, Spirits led us here. Let's chop it. Look, you have to do things sometimes that you're not proud of. That's life, that's work, that's sacrifice. You're gonna do this? Well. Oh. Oh. It called the Forest Guardian. Thundering Earth answers its every step. Ah. Okay. 11 health, 2 armor, 2 warding. 5 to 6 damage on a hit? That'll knock out almost any of my characters. Bush. Okay, we're gonna try to... basically, we're gonna try to slow it down. Get this bush to grasp it. Armor shredded. It should pin it there now. It should be stuck. If we look over here, we can see pinned. Cannot move and defenses are lowered for 1 turn. Okay, good. Guan, you get up there. You just hang out. And Hanith, shoot him with your bow. Nice, nice. Hey, look at that teamwork. We'll do another wild grasp. See if we can just keep him pinned. Excellent. We broke his armor too. Oh, this Forest Guardian is a piece of cake. Fina agrees with Guan. Yeah, it's really not bad advice. Although Ori, I am picking up on an extremely disturbing pattern with our targets. We need to start aiming higher, or else I'll never make it back to Jorman. Ooh, who gets the pauldrons? I think I want to give Guan the armor. She's gonna need it. Huh. Their axes chip and chop away. Crash until the great tree falls. Due to the night, they're cutting it into movable pieces, transferring it into a makeshift shed. So by morning, they can be underway, hauling against their exhaustion, hoping to put distance and deed behind them. Whatever that was, whatever we did, we cut down a tree. That's what we did. I get it. I do. I just worried about what the world might lose when we stand to gain. Damn. We got 3 heartwood. Damn, all of that for 3 heartwood. The event has caused your enemies to improve. They did not like that. Oh, man. So the Gorgons are mad that we did that. But we leveled up. Guan has grown stronger. Okay, so look over here. 10 plus 10 to retirement age. That is important because, like I mentioned before, time is passing. Our characters will reach an age where they are too old to adventure. But we'll have her do... she deals more damage based on her thing. After successful kill, has more speed, more armor and warding. Cooldown reduced from once every other turn to once per turn. Could make her still zip-zopping around. Yeah, let's make her still zip-zopping around. So that was a little fun quest, side quest. We got a pathway over here opened. Now let's do this guy's side quest. Have the whole party meet up. After that, I think we'll be ready to go face the real enemies. The kill stealer completed. This is it. We'll just pick this flower real quick and get back to Lessingwary. Remind me about the part with the roots again. Could be anything down there. Do not want. I'm starting to wonder why he sent us here. Combat. Oh, what? Carnivorous roots. It wants to drag you under. Oh, that doesn't sound good. We're gonna infuse this campfire, and we will illuminate the campfire, and we will steal the campfire's fire and move it onto this root. Heroism. Once per combat gains an action, and the attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use that. Start tearing these things apart. Hanith is a killing machine. There we go. Which is why I chose her from our legacy. And then we have our... So it looks like if we step into that area, we'll get stuck. And so this is the crazy thing about this game. Even though I've played it before, I have no idea what's gonna happen. It's like so many little things that get changed up and randomized and selected. Um, but this should still be a piece of cake, just because they're just plants. Oh, my fire won't reach. That sucks. Honeth. Ugh. Sometimes there's a stat called stunt, which is like your ability to crit. And it does like all sorts of extra things, like give you an extra action. Is there someone else out here? The battle was over by now. Maybe there's someone here. Guan, you go check it out. The leaping. Whoa, oh crap. Bow cards. 8 foot tall, lots of teeth. It wants to eat you. There it is. Ignore the roots and get that plant. Oh man. There's more roots up here. That plant is really far. Can't reach. Damn it. Oh, I could bring it over here though. Hell yeah. Okay, now on this. Oh no, don't stop, weapon. Shoot it. And then our good friend Quitch, you finish him off. Okay, you didn't finish him off, but one. Oh, that's a carnivorous plant, not the guy. Damn it! But if I move this, I'm gonna get pinned. Stupid plants! It's eating my action. Just letting you know, if you guys start encountering carnivorous plants that start eating your actions, it's this game's fault. Nice. Okay, we got this. Took away its armor. Heck yeah, it dead. Victory. Anybody level up? I think Guan leveled up. Oh. Deteriorated Brawl Guard. They're both tier 1. I'll just salvage this. So now she's a Blue Horn Warrior. She can get the same thing that Hunneth has, the heroism. Yan will become that plant. Guan's heightened senses allow her to perform 2 reactions per turn. That's pretty awesome. Guan gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age. Okay, 100% of base job speed for everyone every 35 years of age. That's actually pretty insane. I will eat the monster's actions. No. Yeah. Oh man. This is really attractive because if there's no guarantee that she'll live a long time. There's no guarantee that she'll retire with this party at like old age. You can get injured in this game and be maimed and have to be done. So I'm gonna take the wisdom because I feel like I want to bet that she's gonna get older. Got it. Let's get back to lesson. New pair of boots. So like if we look at our characters, she's 21 now. She started this at 18, right? Which is 28 now. You see like their experience, and you can see like their history here too as well. As we look at the characters and see kind of what they've been going on, where she started out with, her legacy. But here's her current retirement age, which is +5, age at which a hero will retire once they reach retirement age. And you can get certain things that help increase that, like abilities and stuff. But anywho, let's continue on with the story. We've got 100 days until the next calamity. I'm back. Which, get the head right on the wall. What? He was gonna train us. What the hell? That son of a bitch. He didn't do anything. Uh, Juan, don't roll a nat 1 on your D100 roll. You'll be fine. Let me interfuse with the vines. Cut it, rip it, bash it, whatever it takes. Okay, so she's all captured here. Okay, so almost every battle has some kind of introduction. Dude, the name of the quest was Kill Stealer. Yeah, listen. Oh, there's another spirit there. You guys can't act like you never start a quest and don't read the name of the quest and then realize. Huh, wait a second. What is this quest about? What are we doing? Okay, we can get to it. Heck yes. Enchant tier 0 axe. Replace with leaf axe. Heck yes. Give me the axe, little spirit. Black Bite of Amber Stag. We can change the name. Bear Fear's Bite. The Night Crash. Oh, I like that. The Night Crash. Nice. Those guys are always a pain to try to capture. But yeah, so like that's one way. If I could have taken a legacy point instead of getting an item from it, and that would have been one way to like increase my legacy points, which are good for the campaign. I can't believe I was so arrogant. Yeah, arrogant. Man, I've been saying that a lot this week. But I guess that's just a recognition of my own arrogance. But that I really thought I could complete like one whole campaign of this game in a single session of our stream. Because that's not gonna happen. I'm realizing now, like, oh yeah, I forgot about how much like little things there's like, if you really want to do well, is like when I first started, I was just doing random stuff, and just having fun and seeing what I like. But now I'm like, oh wait, I can do this. I can do this. So there's no way I might finish this chapter by the end of the stream, which I think we can do. Yeah, we've got a strong party. I don't think there's actually much threat in this first arc or campaign. But like I haven't finished all the campaigns in this game. It's actually really tough. They're like 5-chapter campaigns are actually really long. There's so much that happens, and they're also so challenging. Let's put a tree here. Heck yeah. Now they're stuck there. Hunneth, tear them apart. Use your heroism, actually. Destroy them. Oh, he took cover. Destroy them. I gave them a tree as cover. What did I do? Why did I do this? Oh, I can't get past my party members unless I jump. Yeah. Oh my god, that was so funny. It's like the realization of like, wait a second. Okay, I hit him somehow. Great. Alright, well they're stuck there. Night everyone. Later Gators. Thanks JB for stopping by. Have a great night. Yeah, it's a late stream, though. So I went to started the stream later because Catchy Cantrips joined the Discord. They have a stream that they do. So I checked it out. And it starts at 7. And it was very interesting. It's very engaging. It's kind of like mind-boggling to me how it's all managed and done, because hope no rocks get you. Hope no rocks gets for sure. But it's really cool because they do like art and stuff as it's going. Let's give this boat to Witch. And battle's won, but you still feel the forest grieves. What you get? I think of the Sultan mourners. You know how the coastal family will forbid light in the house for a full year when a family members die? I'd heard of that. The forest, I think, has its lights out, and I like to see it lit again. Hear the birds laugh and catch the blurs of little scampering things. Damn, that was deep. Uh, and these guys are stronger now. But yeah, it was a really cool stream. They do art and stuff of stuff that's going on in the scenes and um secure this place. But one of the most fascinating things to me was that the audience are these uh, little spirits. Like if you've ever seen Princess Mononoke, the little like little bobblehead guys um, that are there. Another bow, common longbow, tier 1. I mean, we could give Alona a bow if she, just in case she needs it. Let's just salvage it. We don't need any common bows. Oh, a cloak. Let's give it to Quitch because I want him to be in melee. All right, so we cleared out that area. We cleared out that area. Let's clear out this one. Excellent. So in the Catchy Cantrips stream, their audience are like those little spirits, or like the Chwinga from there's an old lady following us. What the hell? So this is the new Sunshine Carpet Cleaners that's taking a stand against monsters. I must say I'm quite disappointed by your lack of awareness and detection skills. I've been following you for quite a while now. I'm sorry, who are you again? You seem to have us at a disadvantage. Why are we following us? Madame Joie. Joie for short. She's called herself Madame Joie, as in the hero of over a century ago. A test of might. Defend yourselves, young ones. What the heck? Oh, damn. That's crazy. You know this is gonna have to happen to you guys at some point. 100. Actually, this happened to you guys like 5 times already. Actually, now that I think about it, 120-year-old mystic. What the hell? This lady's crazy. She spread us all over the map. Everybody, let's get back to. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's got a skeleton guy. That is hilarious, though. That is 100% something I would do. There we go. Let's get you up here. It's doing stuff. She's a mystic, so she can summon things. Damn, that was some damage. Infuse this pillar. Is that gonna give us enough range? Discus? No. Ugh, damn it, Alona, you're so far. I was just about to type that you would do that. Yeah. Let's kill this bone construct. Okay. Oh, so I was saying before with the other stream, but then so they started raiding this other person, which is cool. They're this like mini painter, which was insane. Like they had like a super incredible high quality view of their. I can't infuse into that because they're infused to it. That's insane. But they had a high quality like camera pointing towards their painting. It was so cool. Like the style basically made it so that you can paint the minis to like make it look like they're metal, even though they're not metal. So it was just cool seeing other streams and stuff. But I was like mainly shocked at the ambition. That's fine. Take that damage because every person in their chat is one of those spirits and has the ability to affect their stream, basically, like their D&D game when they're live streaming it. Which that alone sounds like incredibly ambitious to me. But then also too, they also have like stats and can roll dice and can do all this stuff. Uh, Wild, but it's pretty cool though seeing um, all the art. And so basically they were saying how like on their webpage all the art is done by them, um, and how mainly it's been through like sketching daily and doing the streams that they do where like they'll even have like monster design stuff just like we this is kind of like how we got into this because just like how like we'll like do like monster stuff and be like, oh, like what about this and that, and making a monster or making items and stuff like that. They'll do streams like that too, but then they'll draw them. uh so a lot of the practice was from that, was from like making monster ideas and lore ideas and then drawing these things out and then drawing them on stream, and that's kind of like where they got improved. Uh, Here we go. I'm like struggling to do enough damage because she's splitting her soul between all these things she's infused with. Crazy. So that really inspired me. Oh, god damn it. Battle ragged, her right arm useless, Guan watches friends and foes blur around her. But within that blur emerges a moment of clarity. The more important thing right now. Pulling back, living to fight another day. Guan is maimed. Taking this thing down with me. Guan dies, dealing 16 damage. Making my memory matter. Guan dies. 3 armor to all. Nah, she'll be maimed. She's getting out of here. Guan bows out for now. Okay, we need to finish this because... Damn it, she's absorbing so much damage because she has her soul things. Okay, move over here. Does it have as much cover? She still took the cover. God damn it. Let's have you hide over here. Man. She is dangerous. Viscous. Jeez, these. I feel like the only way to get over this is to destroy everything around her because she's soul splitting so much. So instead of those things taking the instead of her taking the damage, those things are taking the damage for her, and we're just breaking through it a little bit. But she keeps infusing other things. I think this will be it. I think we got her. Maybe not. Let's see. Come on, honey. Crap. It's getting late, and the stream has been going on for a while. We haven't streamed in a while, so I was planning on going a little later, but we'll see. One of rusty link mail. Now we'll salvage that. Forest necklace of illumination. Stunt chance. Let's give that to Kenneth. These are a crit chance. Oof. Oh, you caused a lot of trouble for us. Why did you attack us out of nowhere? I need to see if you were ready, truly ready. Long ago, me and my travel companions formed a group, fought off a threat. We could have prevented more losses if we prevailed. My lover in particular used to be a hero like you. Boomer humor. Until he took an arrow to the knee and got maimed. Oh my god. Wait, if you were really her, wouldn't it make you over 100 years old? Being a mystic has its perks. Okay, so she's an old lady. We got 5 legacy points for fighting her. That's nice. Now we're at 12, so that's kind of what I meant before. Like, you get more and more of those. And those can be used for stuff. So you can see here, Guan is maimed. If she falls in battle again this chapter, she will die. So, like, that's the other aspect of this game that's like, everything's permanent. Right now she's healing, and because they're traveling, she's healing at 1/4 of space. We're gonna secure this area here. Let's try to see if we can find an item. She has to travel back to someplace safe. So they're going back to Vixen bed. Secure site completed. Nice. We got fabrics. And we got an item. We'll give this to... Ooh. Sequitch. So, 3 days until next calamity. 77 days until next incursion. Guan's got to stay home until she heals. Right now she's healing double because she's back at home in the town. So... It's year 4. Okay, we'll go a little bit more. But here's what I was saying. So we look at Alona, look at Quitch, right? Like, I think capture him there. Hold on a second. Let's put this down there. Okay, let's go back. So you kind of can see the comparison there in those years, how much they change. But their history, their relationships with each other, you can see like they're starting to, we can lock the relationships as soulmates. So this is crazy. Lock these heroes together as soulmates. Throughout all campaigns, these heroes will only become soulmates with each other. That's awesome. Passion. +2 damage against enemies who attacked Guan until end of mission. So that'll come up between them. They're a flame. Frenemies. We can lock this relationship. They'll always be rivals. Watch this. When your rival stunts. So when your rival crits, you have a +45% chance to crit until you crit. And then Confidant. Got your back. So +15 block when they're next to each other. So like, I love that that comes into aspect with each other because she's his confidant. It's crazy. Enduring aspects. These are some of his stuff that comes into play. Silk stab. Weird. How awesome. All right, let's continue this a little bit more. Let's scout this area up here. I'm sure there's more dangers. That's fine. So we could have used our legacy points to block these, but that's okay. Kind of want to keep those. Okay, Guana's returned to action. I would scout that area, but I think she should just join the rest of the party. After this, I think we're going to make a push for the Jabrisha Fields. Control this area. Let's do that. Rimmed Weaver Works, Adana Tannery. Cleared of infestation. We'll assault this place. Days passing. Let's just get to the battle. Leader cat away. Sometimes you can't just want people. You want Alona. A little later. Oh. So who do we give this cat to? Let the cat wander? Alona? I think Alona needs a cat. She's a witch. But now we have a fight. So what is the witch? What does this cat give her? Black cat. A cat was granted through sacrifice all the years of its former master, and so it lives, guarding the steps of a new beloved companion. The first enemy to enter adjacency each turn will take 2 shred or 1 damage. Oh, that's cute. So it's like a little bit of protection for her. Anybody gets close, they get hurt. Send one up here. But yeah. Looking forward to seeing kind of what you guys focus on next, because especially with the dragon stuff, there's like a lot of like obviously a lot of stuff has been working towards like, oh, which door should I open? This door. Okay. A lot of stuff has been working towards like getting that ready for a while, and like even like that quest that the other party went on to scout, being focused on that. I don't know, and just in general things you guys have like wanted to do before that. Um, so I'm kind of interested in seeing like what's the next big thing that gets focused on. I was telling Mark about heists, and I was like, you guys are killing it with the heists, so maybe more big heists out there. But I don't know. It's like there's so much to do. It really, like, even for me, makes me feel sometimes like, man, it's almost too much. Not like I don't know, it's almost too much of like, oh, it's overwhelming, but it's like, damn, like there's so much I want to do. That's the thing. It's like there's so much I want to do, or like that I'm like, oh, it'd be cool if we could do this, or oh man, what if we did that? But you know, it's like impossible. I should have. Let's just have on gouge. She has a oh my god! Wait a second, guys! I didn't even notice this. Yo, Guan lost her. Guan lost her hand. Oh my god! She lost her hand. At least I can gouge an enemy because I have a hook with it. But that's crazy. I did not realize that. I guess yeah, when I read the thing, it did say that her hand lay there like beaten and useless. So that's pretty crazy. Holy crap. Alona is now a bloodhorn. Oh, I can upgrade the cat. I can make her like kind of like a spirit guardians kind of thing. Once per action, she can grant healing waters to herself, granting temporary hit points. Giving true enemies 2 damage. Let's upgrade this cat. This cat's awesome. Breeze of the Witch. A spell damage. Lona's hands are full. Let's give it a quitch. We got the book. She was mean. Poor Guan. No regenerate for her. Yeah, for real. Oh, what the heck? Almost made me look like Quitch. Huh. A new card is added to the deck. So now we'll secure this place. Let's find an item. More days pass. Another incursion is about to start. Worgans in great numbers move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes in hollowed places. Your enemies will travel tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat, repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will boil down. Oh, man. Alright. We gotta go over here. They're gonna start basically marching this way. And unless we can defend it, they're gonna basically make a whole rampage. And every place that they go through, they'll conquer. Good night, Dana. Oh no, they got to it. Okay, that sucks. I mean, so I wanted to get there before they got there so I could build my defenses. I wanted to finish this battle before, so you can see how this game like really goes on for a while. We are reaching an hour and a half too with the stream. So I'll probably end it there, y'all, because I'm getting sleepy too. But yeah, so like there's so many elements, like I kind of mentioned. It is like a campaign in the sense of like, now there's these guys over here. They're starting this whole thing. The Sunshine Cleaners crew is gonna have a problem dealing with this horde that's coming through. They're probably gonna stay here, prepare some defenses in the meantime, so that way when it does get here, they'll have, as you can see here, something to help defend. But that town's gonna be lost. So, but there's so many different complex things. The coolest thing is like all this time's passing. It's summer. They ruined that area. Cool. So we kind of lost what we had there. Repair site. We can intercept them. We won't do right now. But the cool thing about this is that we're still in chapter 1. And after this chapter, let's put a new save. After this chapter, there's a period where the characters may decide to like take a break, essentially. Like, hey, we kind of lost. Basically, they do it like a time skip. They're basically like, hey, we've lost, a lead on the monsters, and years will pass, and they kind of do like a little update of like, here's what your characters have been doing during these years. Maybe some of their transformations develop and expand. Maybe some of them have like gained a legend for themselves. So, and it's also kind of explains what like on other campaigns, like what their characters were doing, so during that time. So it's cool because then it's like when the threat comes back again, it's like, okay, chapter 2 starting. It's been 10 years since the last battle, like you're an entirely different person than you were in that last chapter. So like how the characters develop from there. And then what's even crazier about that is that like let's say Guan and Quitch get together during like the downtime in this campaign, and they have a kid in chapter 1. Chapter 3, that kid may join the campaign because they're like 20 years old now at this point or something, and they're like, yeah, my dad's been telling us like about this campaign because it's been 30 years or something since like it's like we're still in chapter 1 and 5 years have already passed. So like who knows how much time will have passed by then. So it's like I've had situations where it's like um a mother and daughter have gone into battle together, and then the mother dies, and she gives like, and I've chosen at that point to be like, okay, the mother is like the only thing she cares about is her daughter surviving. She will sacrifice herself to beat the big boss at the end. So it's just like you make all these stories. It's just so good. But I'll probably still keep messing around with this. Maybe keep this file up again and play more tomorrow or something. But that's it for me tonight, y'all. Hope y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching along as always.